Hey guys, welcome back. Today I thought I would show you a little bit of a tutorial on how to set up your own Etsy shop. Now, I have had an Etsy shop for about 2 years now. So what you're seeing me set up is a different shop because I've started branching out into more digital designs that don't fit with my original shop. There's a whole reason for that. I can go into it later, probably in a blog post. But for now, that is why I'm setting up another Etsy shop. So as you can see here, I am on the Etsy website. I have already created a profile for myself on Etsy, and then I have a specific email that I'm using for Etsy. So those are free to make on Gmail. I have like 80 of them. So first step, make your profile. Then you're gonna go up here to sell on Etsy. Open your Etsy shop. First things first, you need your language, your country, and what currency you're going to be working on. I'm kind of torn between selling part-time, that's how I like it, or selling part-time to get to full-time. Probably still going to stay part-time with everything that's going on with Baby J and everything. All right, let's see if my Oh, no spaces. There we go. So as you can see over here, there's a little key counter. So you cannot have more than, what is this? 20 letters or numbers. So let's, oh, I need a capital S. Let's see if the shop that I want is available. Not available. All right. We'll go with that one. That one works. Also, who has this? I mean, I know my name isn't like super uncommon, but I usually don't come across someone that has my full name. Usually like R. Bryant or Rebecca B. Those are usually taken. But Rebecca Bryant together, usually not one that's taken, so designs with an S it is. All right, now for stocking your shop, you're gonna add a listing. One of the big important things is having really good photos. Now, we're gonna take a look at my other shop that I have. This one is very Disney focused, which is why I'm switching over pieces to go to a different shop. We're gonna use this baby shower name tag because this is a listing I might migrate to the new shop. So, what photos did I put on there? Just the title and the tagged photo? Okay. Where are we? Here we are. So, let's go ahead and go to my work folder. Here we are. I'm working on the name tags. There we go. Now, listing photos, I want to say the right size is at least 2000 by 2000 pixels. I'm really not sure. I know they can't be bigger than 10 megabytes, the actual file themselves. So keep that in mind when you are taking and exporting your photos. Since this is a digital product, it's a digital mock-up. Normally, you would use a phone or an actual camera to take product photos and put them here. They do suggest using all of the 10 photos that you have, but since this is a simple file, that's all I'm gonna do for now. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and copy the description straight over. I always go for that. Also, something I learned recently, I think, so Google apparently likes commas instead of full dashes or stops in between your descriptions. We're gonna have bridal shower name tags in here. So what you wanna do is have your most important keywords in your actual title. Now you don't have to do just one title. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3 titles, and then I have digital download and printable because that's what a lot of people are going to be looking for this type of file. You're going to have to say who made it. I did. Finished product. Made it this year. What category did I put this in? Labels. All right. Let's see what name tag says when it comes up. That works. Graph type party. All right. So now we're gonna go to height. What did I say that? Oh yeah, height 2.5 width 3.75. 2.5 inches and 3.75 inches. And that's how big the actual name tags are, not how big the document is. The document is sized for an 8.5 by 11 regular sheet of paper. Material, it's not a physical product, so I'm not gonna add that. Otherwise you can add like what kind of thing it's made of. Primary color is blue with some white going on there. These are, as you can see, optional, but they do help people find your product, so I would suggest doing it when you can. Shape, rectangle. No, not a set, occasion. Mostly baby shower, so we're gonna pick that one first. It's not for a holiday. Now down here you see your renewal options. This will automatically renew it when you want, as it like expires, or this one you'll have to do it yourself. Honestly, I suggest starting out with a manual renewal because then you can see how it sells, and each renewal is good for 4 months. And then that way you can see if it's actually selling before you keep wasting 20 cents. I've renewed things 2 and 3 times and I haven't actually sold anything before because I just had an automatic renewal. So when you're starting out, definitely choose the manual renewal. Now, as I said, this is a digital option. Oh, nope, I just want to copy the description. Just that one, there we go. All right, now, as you can see, I have already written this description. This first section here, you're gonna wanna put, again, any important keywords, because this is what's gonna come up first on a Google or Etsy search. For my digital files, I always have an included section so people know what is in this file. Name tags, size, how to print them. Here's some notes. If you're doing digital printables, make sure that you let them know that the colors could change depending on their settings of their printer, and that you probably should have them print fit to page unless you have a specific print setting that you want them to work with. Mention that it's only a digital file for sure. No physical items are sent to their house. That way, if someone is mad and is like, my name tags, you can point them to the description, because not everyone reads this, which is why I have put no physical item here in caps. This is an important part if you're making editables. You want them to have this link to make sure that they can edit their own document. I'll probably do a tutorial on making editable documents later. Maybe something similar like this with a screen recording, we'll see. But meanwhile, I will put this link down in the description for you to copy so that you can add it to your own listings. This right here is how to get their file from Etsy, that it's being sent to their email, that they have registered. Don't forget to check spam. And then because it's a digital product, I don't do refunds. Terms is important because you want to make sure that this is stated. It's only for personal nonprofit use, can't be transferred to a third party, and then designs and graphics are property of my company and can be copied or reproduced without permission. You can also show a preview of what it's going to look like as a Google search. It's kind of nice. This is exactly what will come up if someone Googles your tags. Might not be the first listing, although you always want to shoot for being the first listing on Google, but this is what it will look like once they see it. Now this is more for physical options. Production partner is someone who completes part of the item that you personally don't make. For instance, before I had a button maker, I had to list my printer here who made my buttons for me, but now that I have my own, don't need that. And then again, this is a digital product that I made, so no production partner. Add my first section. All right, so these are very important. Let me show you what sections look like on a regular shop, since this is my Disney one. That's all good. So sections is this area right here where you can help people find what they're looking for. I have a bunch of different kinds of buttons, and then I have my digital section and any additional items. I should work on the digital because I'm not looking at my buttons right now. Anyway, so we're gonna move these two listings over to the new shop. Everything else is Disney themed, so it can stay, but these two are coming over with me. And then I'll have a bunch more that are also gonna be added. I think I'm also gonna make these into a girly color, so we're gonna have to work on that guy. All right, so back to making our section title. We're gonna call this Moon and Stars. That might change. Don't worry about having a specific title because those are super easy to edit later. What tags do I have on here? Let's find out. If you're looking at listings on someone else's or your own page, you gotta scroll all the way to the bottom for tags. So I said baby shower name tags, constellations. And you'll put a comma between each tag. We're gonna say digital download, instant download, editable, no, we're gonna edit PDF. Fillable PDF, that's a good one. Moon and Stars, name tags with no space in case someone Googles that. Oh, what is happening? We're gonna fix that. There we go. Bridal shower, printable name tag, editable name tag. Guess they don't like the ampersand. Oh yeah, I should notice that. What else do I have? How many do I have on here? You can do up to 13 tags total. I'm apparently missing one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 on here. Oh, name tag sticker. That's what I'm missing. Name tag sticker. Did I add the sticker description in here? Oh yes. Print on adhesive paper and cut apart. Yep, okay. All right, materials. What did I say what that was? Materials right here, you're gonna go ahead and enter those into your listing. Let's reopen the listing that I just finished. I entered the materials down here. You can see I did digital download, instant download, PDF, and editable document. Pricing, I set at $5. I'll just show you a quick little example of how I find some of that pricing. Let's search for baby shower name tags because that's what I'm selling. We'll let it analyze the keywords. Marmalade is a really good item that you can use for Etsy. Supposedly, I think it's like you have to pay for something, but I really don't know because I haven't paid for anything yet, and there seems to be a lot of value here, so I guess we will find out. All right, so going down here, we're looking at the pricing. This is what you want to look at to see what the average prices are for your competition. And you also want to keep in mind when you're pricing how much time it took you to make this item. This really did not take me that long, and I also made this for personal use, so I literally just had to put in the time to put it up on Etsy, which does take some time, but it's not as bad as if I was building specifically for Etsy. So I priced it at $5 because you can see that is the average price here, $4, $5, $6. And then I usually put the quantity at 10 so I don't have to renew it a bunch before it sells out. And then I have to actually take a look at it And you can choose if you want to put a ski or not to keep track of things. Really not super important, honestly. You can put in personalization if you want. That's for more of those custom orders. And then down here, you'll click upload a file to put in your file. Now, it won't let you save the listing without putting in a file or putting in a photo. So those are the two most important things. And then these files cannot be more than 10 megabytes each. So that's also very important. If you have huge files like large binders that you're selling, you can either list them on something like Dropbox and Google and put this document as a link to it, or you can compress in a zipped file. So we're going to save and continue there. All right, you should add more listings. The ideal number for starting out is at least like 10-ish. And then obviously as you build more, you can add more listings. The suggestion that I've heard a lot of is to add about 10 listings each per month and to keep building up more and more and more listings. If you see, so these are some shops I was looking at for tag research and stuff like that. This person has made 20,000 sales and they have 370 items. And then this person has made 483 sales. They only have 7 items. So something to think about. All right, for now, we're only gonna do one listing because this is a tutorial. All right, my bank is located in the United States, and we're probably gonna cut out this part because we don't want to show any information. All right, now you can see that this is my tiny little shop that's now open. First things first, when you're making this a nicer shop, you're gonna wanna add a logo and a banner. Let's take a look at my regular shop that has this all set up. So you can see large banner. This is actually the carousel option, which you can get on Etsy Pro. If you make more than, you know, $50-ish a month, I would definitely suggest joining Etsy Pro, whatever it's called, I don't know, upgraded Etsy. Because otherwise you're only stuck with one image. And then with this carousel, you can also link items here. So for instance, this is title page. But see, this is princess buttons. I click on it. Oh look, now I'm in the princess button section. Oh, oops. No, go back. We got custom fast passes. Huh, look at that. It has linked to the custom fast passes listing. Very pretty. And then on my last page, another section going to the digital designs. Ooh, it freaked out a little bit. All right, so you're gonna wanna create this, and the dimensions for that one, big banners are 3360 by 840. And then if you wanna do a mini banner, you can also do this, but I really like the big banners because they make much more of a splashy look right here. And then this little icon right here is 500 pixels by 500 pixels. This is actually the old one. I have a new one that's gonna be updated, but my browser is being super difficult. So you're also gonna wanna put a little announcement here. What I've seen work well here is also office hours and how you can connect on social media. And then you'll build up the review section as you're older. And then down here, you can also add some extra stuff. This is your bio. This is the shop story right here. You can add social media links here. And then these are your shop policies, which are very, very, very important. You definitely want to let people know how long shipping takes, how to do digital downloads, payment options. Returns and exchanges are very important too. The nice thing is that they have kind of like a tick box for these. You can also add frequently asked questions. So let's take a look at that. Oh, we don't know. We're right here. All right, so what you're gonna do, this is the page after you have opened up your shop. You're gonna click edit shop right here. And what you're gonna do, no thanks, don't show about shop updates. All right, very important down here, shop policies, edit. I don't sell intimate items, but so you can tick digital downloads, perishable, no. I don't sell perishable things. Items on sale, you say you usually don't want to have returns. Customs definitely don't have returns, because then the best option for this is substitutions instead of returns. That way you can still have a good, happy customer, but obviously something that's customized you can't resell. I do accept returns and exchanges. I usually say within a week of delivery, and then ship items back within 2 weeks of delivery so that it doesn't get too far. Cancellations, this is going to be a digital shop, so I'm not going to accept cancellations. Privacy policy, I have that on my blog, honestly, so I'm going to link that, I think. No? Is this a fill-in box? Yep, it is a fill-in box, so let's grab that real quick. Links, privacy policy. I will also link this privacy policy page so you can take a look at it and use something like it for your own shop. This is a shop, not a blog. Shop, visit this store. I'm not collecting, well, no, I might collect newsletter information, we'll see. Not responsible for republished content. Last updated, today is April 15th. And then my actual contact email for this shop is RebeccaBryantDesign@gmail.com. Publish shop policies. All right, very important that you add that, so definitely take a look before you keep going. For you guys' questions, we will work on that later. So yeah, don't know where it got off, but that's a quick little explainer on how to open your own Etsy shop. I will put out more tutorials later, but for now, I'm gonna sign off. So see you guys next time.